Hey guys, welcome. This is PSYKOBR3AK along with
Tojo.
And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go over some beard products, and we're going to be talking about certain things about certain beard products and stuff like that. One of the things we're going to do is I'm going to have Derek Tojo C basically be using some of the products so you see what I'm talking about. Not really going to go over the comb, Mr. Keylander, but while we're at it, go ahead and tell them about the comb.
This is the Cremo beard comb. It has both the fine tooth and the wide tooth side.
Now, the one thing that's good about this is that this comb itself you can get, it's about almost like $10 estimated. But anyways, these combs right here, the different teeth, as you can see, is the bottom is different than the other ones like that. What makes this good is, for one, you don't want to use plastic, because plastic teeth are uneven and stuff like that, can actually end up tugging on your beard, which is actually going to be...
jerk the hairs out.
Yeah, it's going to be very painful. So this is what you want to use. This was treated in oils and stuff like that. That's why it costs so much. But this is clearly just the wood and cedar wood, I think. But what's the other thing you use it for too? What does it help you with?
Basically,
Step forward, my friend.
Basically, it helps me where I can just get my beard straightened. And it also helps, like, say, if you are just sitting around watching a movie or something and you want to be doing something on your hands, you can just do this all the time while watching a movie.
Yeah, nothing creepy about that. Alright, so, and of course you see his beard and stuff. Mine's wet because I've tried to rinse it, but mine's a little bit brown. That's because I've been combing my butt hairs with it. No, it's basically because I've been using a lot of oils with it. So when I do the oils and stuff like that, it ends up making it where it is.
He's had his longer than me.
Yeah, well, but yeah, so that's why it looks like that. It's only been looking like this because I've recently been using beard oil, which at first I thought was a sham, like ShamWow, but I've been using it because I'm trying to, because if you don't use beard oils, what beard oils do is it helps get in the skin, not so much for the beard, but for the skin, it ends up helping get rid of irritation, as well as...
And it helps for people like me with sensitive skin.
Sensitive skin, which I was going to get to that, but yes, sensitive skin, and it helps with that, and it also helps with like when your nose, like a lot of times when people grow beards, one thing I hate growing is mustaches, because mustaches or your nose will just constantly itch. Well, with beard oil, with it getting in skin, it's because your skin's getting irritated, and you put that on there, and that helps with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try a couple of products. We're going to try a couple of products, and I'm going to show you the difference of these products. Now, one that we're going to dive in right quick, and basically is we're going to dive into the shampoos. Now, the two shampoos that we have is going to be, you have your, which is called Beard in One 2-in-Time Wash. It's, the name of it is the Original Grooming Company. Okay, but that's the name of it. And this is like $9. This is normally $10. And we're going to show you which one's better. Even though I got this at Burke's Outlet, I'm going to show you why I would not recommend this. Now, for a beginner to get it, yes, but don't judge all shampoos by this one alone, because you'll see why. Alright, so what we're going to do is, Derek, Tojo, if you don't mind, go ahead and get the rag hot. For you, it's going to be a bit hot. You want it as hot as you can stand it, honestly.
That's why I turned just a little cold water on.
Buzzed. Now, the reason why I'm going to show you this, he's going to get up in the camera once he gets it started. But what we're going to do, let me show you the game plan first. He's going to try this right here. This is the Vivo 3-in-1 beard thing, which I will tell you right now, if you look at this through Amazon or something, you're not going to find this beard stuff. It's not going to know what you're talking about. And this is not even on YouTube, so that tells you something. I'm just waiting for him to get done with that. Get as hot as you can. Set it on your beard for a bit, my friend, and then just set it for a bit. Now, what you want to do, now the reason why he's doing this is going to open up your pores to your face, kind of like when you wash your face. It's going to open up your pores, which is also going to open up your pores to your beard. Now, when that does that, that means you're going to be able to get a lot of dirt and a lot of stuff out of your beard as well, but it also helps to prevent ingrown hairs as well. All right, just let me know when you're good and ready.
I'm good whenever.
All right, so now, we're gonna, because we're gonna have to use two, so we're not gonna use that rag. I'm gonna have you use your hands because we got two, because you're gonna need that to do it again. All right, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of pump on here. Let's get close to the camera here so they can see it. Now this is not that thick. It's very, kind of, I don't know, it's more watery than anything. There we go, that should be enough. Now, this has hemp oil and all that. Now, I'm going to stand back and he's going to wash his face with it. And he's going to show you what this does. Now, notice the lather on it. You want to get all around. You want to go right under here too. So he's showing that to you right now, what he does when he washes it.
And there's not much of a lather at all.
Yeah, not much of lather at all in there. Now he's going to rinse that off. Go ahead and rinse that off. Go ahead and rinse it off. You want to do that and you want to wash your face with it a couple of times with the rag. That way, with it not being on there, it's not going to mess it up when we do the other one. Now, what he's doing there right now is he's washing that off, that dirt and stuff off. Which is really not dirty because me and him been washing our beers before we got done. We was trying to shoot this at my house, but Ginger kept jumping in, so we had to switch, which will probably work better for the long run. All right, now go ahead and dry off there, my friend. Now he's drying this off, and you're going to take a look here. This is probably going to help him out anyways with his face, and see how the beard and everything. It's still coarse. You grow a better coarse beard than I do, but anyways, how does it feel on that? Honestly, like, how's it feel on your face?
The only thing I like about it is it doesn't burn like a lot of stuff I've tried does. I've tried a lot of different facial treatments, and they usually end up burning more. So this, I have to say, is a good thing for that with sensitive skin.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get this rag super hot, not too hot, but super hot, hot as we can stand it here. Don't do cold.
I'll just barely turn it a little bit on when I won't get too bad. Yeah, I'm the guinea pig.
All right, go ahead and try that now. He's going to hold it onto his face. Now, what we're about to show up here now is we're going to show you this. Now, this was $9. And this, when you get this at Walmart or wherever you get it, CVS, wherever, this is worth getting, and you're going to see why. Now, the one cool thing about this is, too, it don't just have to be beard stuff. You can use it for your hair. I've been using it for my hair somewhat, but just so it lasts longer, I'm probably just going to keep using it for my beard instead. Unfortunately, it does nothing with gray beards. It doesn't get rid of gray beards.
Yeah, we're young.
Yeah, we are. Alright, so we're going to do what you want to see me do here. Put your hand up. You just want to do a dime, and you'll see why. Alright, that's more than a dime, but you see why that's got a little bit more of a thicker look to it. Not as watery. Go ahead and show them. Make sure you get under your beard here. Now on here, I'm stepping back so I can tell you, already from jump, you already see how much that lathers up. Like, that lathers up so much, and you want to scrub in there. You don't want to rub it on like it's lotion. You want to scrub it up. And you can see, if he stops for a moment right quick, you can see that's already lathered up there. Whereas the other one couldn't even get lathered up. He's doing the same thing he did with the other one, and he's already got more lathered up right there than the other thing. So for that, you see the difference in that.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one you're going to want to rinse off really good on your face because you don't want the residue and stuff to be left on there. And then I'll go over with you the textures and stuff that you see on that beard as well, as you'll actually feel. He'll talk about how it feels as well, and he'll get that, but he wants to wash that off really, really good. tone. Rinse, dry the thing off really good. Now, as I was describing earlier, with the beard and everything, with the way the beard felt earlier, this, after he washed it, actually still the same coarse hair. Still,
it's not as bad though.
It's not as bad, but it still feels the same. Well, you did dry it pretty good. But, yeah, so how does this feel compared to the other wash on that?
Honestly, the way I can best describe it will be more of with the other one, it was just like regular shampoo, where this one is kind of like a shampoo and a lotion in a way. So it feels like you got it good and clean, but it also leaves that clean feeling on your face, like a lotion would.
Now, if you was just the thing, and we're not being paid by this or anything like that, if you had a choice, $5.99 or forking out the money for this, even though this compares to at Burke's, this was $10. They say that to make it seem a deal. And again, we're not paid people. Which one would you more likely grab if you had a choice? If you had these two.
If I had them two and I didn't know anything, but I saw a review like this, I would most likely grab that one.
And what would be the reason for grabbing this one?
More because that's more of a brand name you can actually look up and be able to find out more about. And this one, you can actually see all the different ingredients in it.
Go over the ingredients. What's the ingredients you got there, bro?
Water, sodium, lauryl methyl.
Sulfate.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce half of these.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is, let me compare these. I will say this, compared to this and this has got more oils and stuff in it than this does. This uses a lot of words on here that you'd have to be a scientist to be able to pronounce. But anyways, like he said, even though when I got this, I was a reason for my madness when I got it. But yeah, I would definitely get this again over this. I mean,
yeah.
Even though you have quantity of it, if it's crap, it's still crap. I mean, for one, the big sign is it's not really focused on beards.
And when you use that, it works good. Like if you're gonna use it and then go use oil and stuff. But if you use it like I take a shower at night before I go to bed, I use that at night, take a shower. Next morning, my face is kind of caked over and everything because it dries the skin out too much.
Super much too. And now we're not going to put this on some of the stuff we're not going to put on. Some of it I'll let him put on just because it's getting close. It's late at night and stuff when we're filming this. So I know when I go to bed, they recommend putting stuff on. I don't, because I don't want that all on my pillow.
I lay on my stomach, so it's not good for me.
One thing I want to go over is the other product that's done by this 3-in-1 thing is the Vivo. I think that's right. Let's see if I can show that. Yeah. And the thing is, if you show that, it does not have mineral, like if you can, that thing, you cannot see what actual...
There's no ingredients.
There's no ingredients on there, so you don't know what you're putting in on your face or your skin.
And it smells like betadine.
It does. We was smelling that on one of our outtakes before Ginger jumped on there. But yeah, it smells like betadine, so I don't know what the heck's in that. This one, again, the same company.
Of the
Grotein. Now, apparently Grotein is to help with growing your beard. But truth be told, that's not a thing. But if you look in the directions here, I don't know if you can film all that or read all that. That's nothing but oils.
I see sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, argan, caramel oil, fragrance, some kind of like flower seed oil. Almost everything on here is an oil or a fragrance.
Yeah, and this one
there's only like 2 fragrances in there. The rest are all oils.
And what does this smell like?
Honestly, in a way, it kind of smells like licorice. Not the black licorice, but you know.
It kind of has like an outdoorsy smell to it, but I'm going to go ahead and probably give him a little bit of this just to rub on his face so it don't dry out, because that thing is pretty bad.
Yeah. And I'm over here on this side now.
Alright.
You only need a dropper full. And this thing will... I'll have to wash my hands after I get done doing this. Rub it in your hands real good. Rub it all around your face, mustache.
Yeah, and you want to rub it really good because like what he's doing there is because this is mainly for the skin. So you want to try to get as much in there as you can in the skin.
That's why I'm rubbing hard.
Yeah, that's why he's rubbing hard on there.
And even then, you can still see all the oil on the hand.
The residue on there. And then I'm going to rinse this off. There's that. You got your brush with you so you can comb it right quick?
Got my comb.
Alright. He's going to pull out his comb. He's going to actually comb his beard somewhat. Now, as you can see, if you can step back just a tad and turn this way, turn your head. As he's combing, you want to go in the direction of the actual beard when you comb down, because the fact that that's where his growing line is. If you notice his growing on this, it goes up like it goes down. Like it's some of it looks like it's growing away like that, but he's combing down because that's the course of his hair. You don't, I mean, you can comb up, it don't really matter, but you'll end up coming back down anyways. A lot of people, they'll comb up and then they'll comb back down.
That's how you are a lot of times?
Yeah, I mean, that's just so I make sure I get it all in there. So sometimes you want to do that and make it bushy, and then you want to comb it back down.
And don't forget the mustache.
Don't forget the mustache. That may be what that little comb's for. I didn't even think of that. So with that being said.
And the soap patch.
Yep, soap patch for real. Now, we're not going to mess with this on this. I'm just showing you. I'm going to show you what it looks like that I've used it.
So the can real quick.
All right. This is the can. Now, again, the only thing, scoot it back just, there we go. Now, the only thing I want to say about this, leave it up there, is that the only thing that tells you that it has is vitamin E and some oils to it. When I got it in the box, it actually said that it had some wax in it and stuff. This is going to give a firm grip.
All it says on here is cedarwood, vitamin E, beard balm.
Right. But in the box that I got this in, it actually had the wax and stuff. That's how much of it I've used. That is actually a hard paste. We're showing the audience. You can look at it later. And you usually just want to do a dime or a little dab, and you want to put some on your palm, and you want to rub it. You don't want to get a lot. I made the mistake of getting a lot of that, and you end up looking like you're trying to set a forest fire on your face. So we want to, when we walk away, when we go back here. So this one, honestly, would I recommend this one? This would be a no as well. Again, this was something that Burke's sells. You cannot find this on YouTube. Any reviews on this? This is garbage. Do not get this.
I recommend going to Walmart or somewhere like that, get a name brand. Even though you might be paying a little bit more, you know what you're getting.
Well, I will say this. Even though it's a name brand, I would not get Wild Willie's beard oil or anything that Wild Willie's does, except for something that I got. I'll get to that later, because their stuff is not very appeasing to the nostrils, and you don't want that.
I've heard a lot about that.
All right, so the other one that I want to talk about is this. Now, this is what Tojo had gotten, and when I seen him that he got this, I went ahead and got this myself.
And the beard oil I used is what I got.
Yeah, the beard oil and that, which is what I showed that we put in. But yeah, this is really good. However, Tojo would definitely recommend not to do the oil and then try to open this. It's almost nearly impossible.
I tried and I couldn't.
This is made with all natural ingredients, moisturizes, softens, and tames beard. Now, this has no wax. Now, wax is what holds the firmness. With no wax, it's pretty much like you're just rubbing oil all over your face, which is fine, but it
helps soften the beard, which it won't be so coarse.
Right, and it doesn't feel so heavy. So go ahead and open that up for me.
It honestly makes it where you can actually be able to go to sleep easier because your beard's not pushing into your face as much.
Now this, as you look at it, as it's deep and crevice and all that stuff, this is more of an oily base, and that's why that's easier to dig into. It's not as, and again, you just do a dime, which is be like about that much on your finger, put it on there, rub it, and you want to go through all your beard like that. This is actually good for if you don't really want wax or firm hold, it keeps it down. That's basically all this is going to do. It's not going to be something that keeps it to where if a thing.
It's not going to be firm like what you would say, what's that stuff called? Mousse. It's not going to be like mousse or gel like that keep it real firm, but it's going to keep it moistened to where you don't have to worry about it getting dried out as much.
Yeah. And we'll make sure we step away from the camera and look at the camera instead of being on the side. Now this is not really a must. This is something I got just to try, but if you get a chance, I would definitely get these again. This relieves itch and soothes dry beard, which is something you'll definitely need if you use that Vivo shampoo. This is with shea butter, and this has got oils in it too. Basically, if you was to get shea butter or coconut oil or something like that, yeah, you can just put some on it, do a little dab of it if you want to do a little finger dab of it. That's what it looks like. It's basically like you're putting lotion.
It looks like cocoa butter to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. I didn't think about that. But you do like a little dab, finger dab on that. You can actually, if you want to try some. And what you're going to do is you're just going to rub it all over the beard and stuff. Rub it on your palm. Rub it together, and then you're going to apply that. He's going to show you how to do that. Now, the reason why we didn't do that with that other stuff is because, again, that stuff you don't want to put in your face before you go to bed because, I mean... But it's good stuff. Now what he's doing is he's rubbing it in. You want to make sure you get in there really good. Now this is going to help relieve the itch and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
On the face, which is really good.
Especially like right here at the neck.
Which is easy to get irritated for real.
Yeah, it is.
All right, now that we got that done, if you want to dry your hands off on the towel, he's going to wash it off. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. Before I get into that, though, I'm going to get into this. This is something that when I bought it was actually like a hair, to buzz hair, but it came with a beard brush.
Beard trimmer is what he got.
Yeah, I could use it. It's for hair because I do my yeah. You can use it for beard trimmer. However, the bristles on it is so big on the bristles, the teeth. And the blade is so big, there's no way you can get perfect with it. You'd have to buy the Gillette thing to do that. But anyways, as you can see, this kind of got a shine to it. Now this, I'm not going to lie, if you have little to no beard, do not use this. It's like taking a toilet brush and rubbing it on your face.
If you have sensitive skin, do not use it.
Yeah, because this will break you. I mean, this will feel like somebody's taking nails and just clawing it out on you. Now... For what it is, you'll see some brushes that don't have the handle. It'll just be like this. And you'll see people combing with it, going like that. It's whatever. And stuff. But it is good once you grow your beard out longer. This comes in handy because it's able to grab the beard, the coarse hair and stuff, and pull it. However, again, some people use picks and air and blow and things. But you don't want to. It's whatever you preference here. Now, earlier I said Wild Willie's, and y'all probably like wondering what I'm talking about. This, I'm trying to find where it has the name on there. It has the name somewhere. There it is. All right, there's the name right there. It says Wild Willie's. Now, this I got because I wanted to try it out and see if it does it. If you see my first video, you know it does work.
And how much are those?
These are $24.99. Probably with tax, you're probably looking about $32. Would I recommend this? Yes.
If you have a long beard. Definitely.
If you have a long beard. Mine's barely long enough to be able to use this on here. Now, it has 3 different types of temperatures on here. It has the, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It usually just give it a bit. It doesn't take long to heat up. However, even though it's good on the actual combing, I'll be honest with you, my first results with this were better than the ones that I've been using. It does make it look neater. A lot of the times what I do is I use oils. I'll put oil in my beard and I'll use it. Because what I'll do is by me using the oil before I put this on there, some recommend you don't, some recommend you do. I'm going to recommend you do. Because what it does is it straightens the hair and it'll stay in place because it's kind of like it's heating that up and stuff. And there's some people that do beard the products and commercial on their YouTubes that say that they use argan oil, and the reason why they use argan oil is because of the temperature resistant. However, oil's oil. I'm not going to say use any kind of oil, but the oil that I got with that, I trusted enough to use it. Do not get Wild Willie's beard oil. From what I heard, it smells like an actual. We'll switch a Rooney here. It smells like actual. Like if you was to take a eraser from a pencil and you was to do it till it has that burn smell. That's what they said it smells like. Do not use. Now this I used, but I've also been able to use it with even suggests advanced ionic conditioning combined with anti-static coating. That's so it don't snag. But the other thing is with this is that when you come in with this, say if your hair is not really straight and your hair is wet, I wouldn't recommend using this when it's dry. But you can actually use it and it'll help flatten your hair, kind of make it look nice when you prep it. So it's kind of got more than just a beard use.
I will be honest, with the first time that I saw him use it, it looked good whenever he came out, after he got done using everything, but he didn't have as much volume to his beard.
Right. Right. So as right now, I have not used this. I have used it today. However, I've taken a shower and I've washed, so it looks fuller. When you use this, it's going to make your beard look neater, but not as full. So just keep that in mind. If you think you're going to use this and it's going to be like pow pow, it's not going to be no Duck Dynasty going on. It kind of keeps it compact and makes it look a little bit neater.
Yeah.
So with that being said, out of all this, what are some thoughts and inputs you have on this? If you want to step forward to the light here so you can explain to them what you're learning through doing this beard treatment.
Well, one thing I learned is if you can actually go and see product reviews online, it's better to do that before buying something anyway. But try to get stuff that is going to be for sensitive skin. It's going to have a common smell, not something that's going to be a harsh smell. You don't want something that's going to just smell bad.
True, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to smell it. And that's going to be aggravating. One thing I noticed, though, with this shea butter thing is that there's people, and this was Everyman Jack was the name of the shea butter. Matter of fact, if I can, I'll probably end up buying their beard shampoo just to see how it is because I'm really impressed with this.
It smells good.
It really smells good. The only thing is that this stuff is expensive. Now, the other one we may get to review sometime is the Amish oil and go over that and see how that works. And the Amish, but the thing is that Amish oil is super expensive, like 12 freaking bucks, almost $14. But with this being said, I'll tell you what I've learned. If you can't find it on Amazon, if you can't find it on YouTube to look it up, chances are it's no good. And chances are either the business went out of kaput. Like I couldn't even find the website of this, the Vivo thing. Every time I looked it up, yeah, it's got vivopl.com. I'll look that up in the description and stuff and we'll find out if that's anything. But to be honest, that is for beginners and stuff.
For beginners, it might be okay, but when you get a good actual beard, no, it's crap.
Yeah, it's crap. I would definitely not recommend it. But with that being said, hopefully we'll be able to get some more beard things. Oh my God, I got my box wet. I don't want roaches here. Well, it served its purpose. Anyways, hopefully we get to try out some more. I will say this. At the end of the day, you are the only one going to be able to see this. So whether you're on the fence or whether you're paying a $15 for a beard straightener, $60 for a straightener, it's just vanity at that point because do you really, nobody else is going to see it. You're not going to be walking down the street seeing them going, hey dude, you got a $15 beard straightener and you call yourself a man? Sounds a little fishy. I mean, at the end of the day, but I would like to see what the other beard straighteners look like so we can compare them. For a first starting out, the only thing my gripe is with this, yes, it does good what it's supposed to do, but I just don't feel like it's grabbing my beard. Maybe that's because I don't got much of a beard, but then again, it probably would have helped if I didn't get a beard trim beforehand. As far as this, when you put this on your face, it's not going to scald your face.
No, it doesn't burn.
You might see where it steams up a little bit. That's usually if it's water. Even if it's oil, it's not going to steam up your. It's not going to burn you. I mean, you'd have to be pretty darn sensitive.
Yeah, I even tried it earlier today, and it didn't burn me.
And so, with that being said, if you like what you see here and you like our opinions, let us know in the comments below. Please like, share, and let people know about what's going on. This is just on a mini journey of what we're talking about with beards since we're growing them. Don't know how long we'll be growing them, but this gives us something to actually talk about. And I do want to thank Derek Tojo, for letting us film at his grandparents' house. And I do want to thank him for that. And I just want to say, guys, if you have a chance to see these products, always do your research first. Unless you want content, then go ahead and buy it and stuff. All in all, with everything I got, the only thing that aggravates me is that the beard products themselves are not cheap. All of them are expensive. And if you cut down on cost, chances are you're cutting down on quality. I noticed a lot of people on the shea butter, what I was going to say is, have made their own homemade shea butter. We may try to figure that out in the ingredients and try to make our own. That would be awesome. We could do that. We'll probably look into doing that sometime. But anyways, guys, I want to appreciate Tojo for being our guinea pig here. Yeah. Go ahead and step back a little bit so you're not sitting there like you're trying to blow the camera. All right, guys. And as always,
break every chain.
Thank you guys for watching, and God bless.